guys, EJ here, back with another video, and today it's going to be my Blu-ray DVD update for February 9th, 2016. Yeah, it's going to be my birthday haul, stuff that I got for my birthday. I got a few things on Sunday. My birthday was the 7th on Super Bowl Sunday, and I got some stuff last Sunday, January 30th. From my parents because they were in town and they wanted to celebrate my birthday last week before they went back to Missouri. So they got me some stuff last week, so I wanted to wait until after my official birthday on Sunday to make this video. So yeah, I've got 10 new DVDs and Blu-rays, mostly Blu-rays to show you. See, I've got 5 movies and 5 TV box sets, and there's all the movies are Blu-rays. One of the TVs is Blu-ray, and 4 of the TVs are DVDs. I also got this awesome beanie that my sister got for me. If you've been watching my videos a long time, you may have noticed it's hard to tell because it's kind of faded. That the beanie I always wear in my videos is a No Doubt beanie. I've had it a long time, since 1997, 98. I got it at a concert, where like 20 different bands were playing at the time, and I got this No Doubt beanie, and I've been wearing it a long time, but it's got holes in it and it's faded. So she actually got me a plain beanie like this and got this patch separately and sewed it on. So that was a really great surprise, because I obviously need a new beanie, because that one's really old and horrible. It's been through the ringer, that's for sure. Anyway, so 10 Blu-rays and DVDs to get through, and a little giveaway as well. So pay attention to that if you're watching and you want to get in on that. So up first, let's start with the movies. I picked up. I got Draft Day, directed by Ivan Reitman. Yeah, fun film starring Kevin Costner as the GM of the Cleveland Browns. Of course, it focuses on the NFL draft and him wheeling and dealing to make his team better. Kind of ridiculous at times, to be honest. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. I love sports movies and movies about sports, and not just sports movies that feature the big game, you know. This is sort of behind the scenes stuff. If you watch the NFL draft, I don't watch the NFL drafts. I mean, I'll watch it in passing because it's 3 days now of ridiculousness. Mel Kiper Jr. and his massive hair talking about college prospects. But this was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. Kevin Costner was good. Jennifer Garner's in it. I really like Dennis Leary as the head coach. I thought he was good. It's got a good supporting cast. People like Frank Langella, Ellen Burstyn, Sam Elliott. Yeah, fun movie if you like the NFL and sports movies in general. I dug it. I really like Draft Day. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I got the Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1. Yeah, big fan of the Hunger Games series, and I like the first one probably the best still. Catching Fire was okay, pretty good, not as good as the first, but this film I liked better than Catching Fire. Of course, Jennifer Lawrence returning as Katniss, taking on the Capitol, Panem, the evil Donald Sutherland. This film really sort of went away from the whole games structure of the first 2 movies. This is really about the beginning of a revolution. I don't know how Mockingjay Part 2 turned out. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll rent it on Netflix, obviously, and watch it. But I've enjoyed all the Hunger Games movies. I like Jennifer Lawrence a lot. Great, terrific supporting cast. Josh Hutcherson. Really like the inclusion of Game of Thrones as Natalie Dormer in this. And of course, like I said, Donald Sutherland, the great, Elizabeth Banks, Woody Harrelson, the late Philip Seymour Hoffman. One of his last films is actually a tribute to Philip Seymour Hoffman in the extras on this. Yeah, enjoy the Hunger Games franchise. Look forward to seeing Mockingjay Part 2. Okay, moving on, we have next The Judge, directed by David Dobkin, starring Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. plays a hotshot big city lawyer who goes back home for the funeral of his mother, and there we meet his estranged father, played by Robert Duvall, who's the judge in town. And of course, Robert Duvall gets accused of murder, and Robert Downey Jr. Hard to mix up Duvall and Downey Jr. He has to defend his father in court. Yeah, good solid drama. Two great actors and two really good performances. I notice I sit like this a lot. It's just the way I like support myself because of my back. Anyway, another weird tangent from EJ. Yeah, really good solid drama. Good supporting cast. Vera Farmiga, Billy Bob Thornton, Vincent D'Onofrio, Dax Shepard. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Always enjoy Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Duvall is basically a legend at this point. So, The Judge. Okay, moving on. Another sort of sci-fi dystopian action movie for the teen set, and that is the Maze Runner, directed by Wes Ball, starring Dylan O'Neill. Yeah, is it Dylan O'Neill from Dylan O'Brien? Sorry. Dylan O'Brien from the Teen Wolf MTV Teen Wolf series, which I've never seen. But yeah, pretty cool film. He wakes up in an elevator that takes him to this clearing, this opening, and there he meets a bunch of other young adults who are surviving in this open space right next to a impossible maze for no apparent reason. Yeah, cool sort of sci-fi action film. Good young cast. The kid who's also in Game of Thrones. I don't know if this is the actor's name, but I'm guessing it is Thomas Brody Sanger. He's in it as well. Yeah, some cool scenes in this. Patricia Clarkson is in it as well. That's the only real main actor I know from this. But I liked it. I'm actually going to watch... I got the sequel today from Netflix, The Maze Runner Scorched Trials, in the mail today, so I'll probably watch that this week. So I'm interested in seeing the sequel. I actually got two movies today. I won't tell you what the other one is because I'm going to watch that tonight, and I'll watch Scorched Trials tomorrow. But yeah, Maze Runner, cool film. Yeah, I kind of dug it. There you have it. Alright, moving on to the last of the movies, we have Unbroken, produced and directed by Angelina Jolie, starring Jack O'Connell as Louis Zamperini. Yeah, an Olympic and war hero. His plane gets shot down over the Pacific during World War II, and then he and two other crew members basically survive on a life raft for nearly 50 days before he gets picked up by the Japanese Navy, and he gets put in a Japanese POW camp where he suffers a lot of hardships. Yeah, really good story, based on a true story about courage and heroism and surviving impossible odds. Yeah, really good film. Say what you want about Angelina Jolie and her sort of politics, if you like. She's made a couple good films as a director. This is actually probably her strongest work. Jack O'Connell, great performance by him. It also stars Domhnall Gleeson, who was in The Revenant. He played the captain, the redheaded captain in The Revenant. He was really good in that as well. good in this as well. Yeah, I'm a big fan of anything to do with World War II, and this was a great sort of inspiring true story about tremendous courage against very tough odds. Unbroken. Okay, so moving on to the TV shows now, and the first one is a Blu-ray, and I was totally stoked to get this. This is actually one I picked up for myself. I didn't get this. I got this a couple weeks ago. I was like, my birthday's coming up, I have to get this. And that is Black Sails, the complete first season show on Stars. Basically the replacement, the January replacement for Spartacus, which I also have on Blu-ray. Yeah, really good show about pirates, set during the early days of piracy in the mid 1700s, before Treasure Island, sort of. It's centered on New Providence Island, where basically pirates run the place, and they're trying to fend off the British, and they're trying to capture a Spanish Spanish ship that has lots of gold and stuff. Really good cast, and this is a great addition here with a nice lenticular cover with a slipcase. Then you have Toby Stephens is the lead. He plays Captain Flint. Toby Stephens, of course, played Gustav Graves in Die Another Day. So he's terrific on the show. Luke Arnold plays John Silver. Very good on the show. Let's see who else. Really enjoy Hannah New. Plays Eleanor Guthrie. And this is Captain Rackham. Jack Rackham, he's really good. Then you also have, let's see, who else? We have Jessica Parker Kennedy right here, plays Max. Clara Paget, I forget the character's name, but she's really good as well. And Captain Charles Vane, he's great as well on the show. Yeah, really good show if you like stuff about pirates. I'm a huge fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. This is a little more adult, not as sort of fantasy driven as those movies were. A lot more to do with the politics of the whole situation, as opposed to sort of more action. But there are some great action scenes. Yeah, the ships, the battles in the ships look beautiful. All the stuff that happens on the island, all the sort of intrigue. There's lots of sex and nudity, backstabbing, all that kind of good stuff. I really dig it. I don't know why I waited this long to pick it up, because it's currently in its third season right now. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do after this video is watch the latest episode, the third episode of this season. I also plan to pick up the second season soon as well, if I can get this back in the bloody case. There you go, Black Sails, the complete first season. And to go along with that, I'm going to be giving away the digital copy, the digital ultraviolet code for Black Sails. I do use the digital codes for all the Blu-ray movies. So, but for some reason, since I've been collecting TV shows on Blu-ray, I've never used the digital copies of the TV shows. So I'm going to start giving them away when I get these. So if you want the digital code for Black Sails Season 1, just message me on Facebook. There'll be a link in the description to my personal Facebook page. If you're already friends with me on Facebook, just message me, and if you would like this code, just send me a message or send me a friend request. I'll accept any friend request, basically. And you can say it's somebody who watches me on YouTube, and I'll give you the digital code. Okay. Alright, moving on to the rest of the TV shows. These are all on DVD. You got the complete 8th season of The Big Bang Theory. And I'm going to go through these quickly because these are shows I've talked about before. Yes, still like The Big Bang Theory. Currently watching Season 9. But I have gone off it a little bit. And that's mainly due to Penny. Kaylee Cuoco. I'm really starting to dislike her character more and more, and I saw some pretty damning videos and opinions on Big Bang Theory recently. People sort of slamming the show. I still like Jim Parsons and the guy who plays Leonard. I forget his name offhand. I like Melissa Rauch. I think she's been a good addition. And what's her name? Miam Bialik as Amy. Overall, it's still a fun show. I still like all the great pop culture, superhero, Star Wars, Star Trek references, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, it's kind of getting tired. It's just kind of meandering back and forth. It feels like at the moment. Um, this is not going to be a pretty end for the show. I can tell you that much. Okay, moving on to a new show that I haven't talked about, and this because it's the first season, and that is Louis, the complete first season. Yeah, while one of my old jobs, I had a lot of free time, like for some reason, and over a couple of weeks, I basically mainlined the first 4 seasons of Louis on Netflix on my iPad in my car, and I really enjoyed it. If you saw some of my videos from last year, you notice I picked up a lot of stand-up comedy DVDs, and Louis C.K. was one of my favorite stand-up comedians, and I don't know why I never got around to watching the show Louis on FX, but I really dug it. Really great writer, Louis C.K., and his stand-up's terrific, and of course he basically plays a version of himself. Uh, Single father living in New York. He's a stand-up comedian, and but half the week he gets to look after his 2 young daughters, which is basically Louis C.K.'s own reality as it is right now. Yeah, really great stuff. Really sort of kind of dark and sad, but very funny. It's always funny. The girl who plays the love interest, she's really good as well. Lots of cool guest stars. Yeah, really a big fan. Looking forward to. I haven't seen season 5. I don't know if it's available on Netflix or on DVD yet. But yeah, really enjoy Louis. When I just went through it in a couple of weeks, the first 4 seasons. So really happy to start collecting these. Okay, moving on. Another comedy staple for me, and that's Modern Family. The complete 6th season. Still love this show. Watch it pretty much every night in syndication. Same with Big Bang Theory. I'll watch it whenever it's on. Ed O'Neill, awesome as Jay Pritchett. Sofia Vergara, great as Gloria. Ty Burrell, and I always forget the actress's name who plays Claire. Fuck. Really enjoy Alex. Alex is still my favorite character on the show. The middle second daughter of quote the main family. Of course, Eric Stone Street, terrific. Yeah, just a really great show. Still consistently funny, and just great characters. A great ensemble cast. I should say, Modern Family, the 6th season. Okay, last but definitely not least, South Park, the complete 17th season. Yes, that means I'm basically a full 2 seasons behind on my South Park collection, but I have them all up until 17 now. I will get 18 soon because that's how far I'm behind, and I haven't been watching it, to be honest. I'm just sort of collecting them just to collect them. I do plan to one day sit down. I mean, I've watched like the first 4 or 5 South Park seasons, and I watch them in passing. If I'm on Comedy Central and they pop on, I'll watch South Park. But yeah, I haven't really been watching it over recent years. South Park, the complete 17th season. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm also giving away the digital copy code for the Big Bang Theory season 8. I didn't expect to find this in the DVD box set. Again, I don't use the digital codes for TV, so this will be good. Again, message me on Facebook. I'm not going to give these both to the same person, so there'll be 2 people who get these. First come, first serve. Just message me on Facebook. Again, there'll be a link in the description if you want the codes to Big Bang Theory or Black Sails. Let me know. So that's my birthday haul for 2016. My birthday a couple days ago. 10 Blu-ray DVDs, 5 movies, 6 Blu-Rays, 5 TV box sets, 4 DVDs. Let me know if you watch any of these, obviously. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, I'll see ya.
Bond. James Bond.